This is an assignment that I don't know how Juliet got this one. You know, I guess she's in cahoots with the boss.
She signs herself.
Wow. We are spending Friday at the winery. Juliet's out at the Williamsburg Winery.
Oh, yeah. Real tough gig today, right, Juliet?
Hey guys, it's a tough job, but somebody had to do it. You know what? This is such a fun Friday at the winery here at the Williamsburg Winery. It is a gorgeous day. And did you know October is Virginia Wine Month, the perfect month to come visit the Virginia wineries and, of course, the Williamsburg Winery right here. What's really great about this place, what I really love about it is it's so close to home. But when you come here, you feel like you're worlds away. It's almost like stepping into a little European village. There are so many things you can do here between taking wine tasting tours as well as enjoying a delicious lunch. But what's really unique about the fall is it's harvest time here at the Virginia Winery, and I want to show you some video of what we were doing earlier this week. We're talking about harvesting Merlot. This was so cool. I've never seen a wine harvest before, but I got a chance to take part in that. Stay with News Channel 3 throughout the day here. We're going to take you behind the scenes of the Williamsburg Winery, show you all of the great things that go into making delicious wine, but also we're going to tell you about lots of fun that you can have here, how you can plan a little weekend getaway, all of the things that you can enjoy at the Virginia and all the Virginia wineries. The Williamsburg Winery, of course, is the one that we are at today, and we're going to talk a little bit more about some of their favorite wines. We're going to talk to the winemaker about some of his, and of course, I wouldn't be able to do Friday at the Winery without a little wine tasting, so we're going to do that all coming up here on News Channel 3.
Yes, I would think that this would involve lots of reporter involvement.
Yes. And wait till you see what she's really involved with a little later. It involves feet. That's all I'll say.
That's all you're going to say. That's the teaser.
Yeah. Pivoting to the new teaser.
Feet and wine. All right.
That's right.
All right, in this week's Fashion Friday,
you're the expert.
You heard about pairing the right food with the right wine. Well, what about, Barbara? What about pairing wine with the right nail polish?
What about that, Kurt?
I'm very much interested in this. Santa Margarita, a California winery, has come out with a series of polishes inspired by various vintages.
Oh, yeah. The 4 limited edition nail polishes are inspired from their Prosecco, Pinot Grigio, Chianti, and Sparkling Rosa. They're selling them at the winery in California and big cities like Los Angeles and New York boutiques.
All right,
wow.
So News Channel 3's Juliet Bigford is at one of our local wineries. Think she found like a nail polish to match a favorite wine of hers?
I'm sure Juliet is really getting into this idea, Juliet.
Oh, hey guys, when I heard about this concept, I had to go right in the store and I picked out this. The Williamsburg Winery just came out with their first rosé. This is the 2011 Virginia Dry Rosé. I think this would make a fabulous nail polish, don't you?
Yes, I could see that. Especially for me. I think it would complement my tie. No?
Absolutely, yeah.
Why really? Is it going to be a frost or is it going to be, you know, maybe just a sparkly, frost or a sparkling?
I hope that the rosé, sparkling rosé, has some bubbles in it.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that that's going to be a shimmery finish.
I think this is something that caters mainly to the ladies, I think. All right? I don't think you'll find too many men that are that pressed.
Well, we're checking in with you later, Juliet, on that.
Okay, so my teleprompter says we're spending Friday at the winery, but I'm looking like we're stuck here in the studio, and there is one person out enjoying the winery.
You're calling her out today.
Yeah, Juliet's at the Williamsburg Winery.
How are things at the winery? You get a chance to sample anything just yet?
Not yet, guys, but I'm talking about all the fun that's going on here for the fall at the Williamsburg Winery. It's a really busy time here because they have to harvest 32 acres of grapes, row after row. In fact, the Williamsburg Winery is Virginia's largest winery, all hand-picked, which is why they let me join in on the harvest. It's harvest time at the Williamsburg Winery. Time to pick the Merlot grapes.
It's ready to go. In a couple days we're going to have some rain, so we want to get them off. They're ripe now.
Matthew Meyer is the winemaker here. He agreed to let me help.
You just grab it by the where they meet.
It doesn't look too hard. So I'm going to give this a shot. Try not to cut off my fingers.
Yeah, you don't want to cut your fingers off. That's bad.
Maybe I was being a little too cautious.
Really sharp. And you just want to keep going and as fast as you can.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm not actually not doing this fast enough. So I think that Matthew is telling me I need to work on my speed. And this team is like a well-oiled machine made up of winery workers, spouses, friends, basically anyone willing to pick grapes.
We'll go from about 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
What have I gotten myself into?
Well, you know, the thing about it, Matthew, I have to do the news at 4, so I would stay until 7, but I just don't think I'm going to have time.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
But this group is all business. Just because your bucket is full, it doesn't mean you get a break.
Now you just yell bucket.
Oh.
Really loud.
Really? Bucket!
Okay. You walk over there, see? And you give it to him, and he'll throw you another bucket.
Magic.
Yeah, there you go.
Now I have to go back to work.
When the crew's done working out here today, they will have picked almost 20 tons of grapes, but that's just the beginning of the process. This won't become wine for at least another 2 years. The grapes are delivered by tractor to a refrigerator truck where they'll chill before being processed. And I think we all know what the next step is. How can you not think of this famous scene from I Love Lucy? Why not? I told them I'd help with anything. Okay, guys, you're going to have to tune in to News Channel 3 at 6 to see if I was able to crush those grapes and get that ready for the Merlot. We've got lots more fun going on here. It's Friday at the winery. Back to you guys.
All right, so you have to wonder, did she get a pedicure before she went out there and did that? Or, you know, we talking like bunions and corns, you know? And
You'll have an opportunity to ask her about that. Poor Juliet. Now with Juliet Bickford, she's on the road this Friday, spending a day at the Williamsburg Winery. Juliet?
Hey guys, I'm having a lot of fun here at the Williamsburg Winery. Let me tell you, this is the time to come visit. We're talking about harvest time, but it's also a really big anniversary. I'm going to come over here and talk to Matthew, our winemaker. Of course, you let me come out and pick Merlot. This is the anniversary of the 25th harvest here. How cool is that?
It's been really nice. I mean, going for 25 years, a lot of ups and downs and changes, but still going strong and getting better all the time. It's really fantastic.
What's really fun, I think, about the Williamsburg Winery is it's such a great destination for all of us here in Hampton Roads. When you talk about being able to come here for the afternoon and do a tour and tasting, what's that like?
Well, we have every half hour we have tours. We have reserve tours. You can have lunch. So really, you can come out here and spend quite a lot of time. We have Wedmore Place Inn if you want to spend even more time. But a lot of it is just to capture the ambiance of just being in the country in a really nice, casual, relaxed atmosphere and enjoying some great food, great wine, great friends and family.
It's so close to home, but it feels like you're worlds away. I keep saying it feels kind of like you're in Europe. I mean, did you get that feel here?
We try really hard to get that feel. That was the idea, is to have that ambiance and that atmosphere of getting away and being, you know, away from home and having a fun time, relaxing.
All right, well, you can't visit the Williamsburg Winery without a little bit of tasting. So coming up here on News Channel 3, we're going to check out some of the best wines here and do a little tasting. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Juliet. And it's Friday. After a lot of people might be thinking about a glass of wine, oh my. And of course, Juliet is spending Fridays at the Williamsburg Winery. You're getting us prepared for cocktail hour.
Absolutely. I feel like it's just the perfect time of day for it, Barbara. And we've moved outside to the Gabriel Archer Tavern. This is the restaurant right across from the retail shop where you can take that tour and tasting. And Matthew, the winemaker here, is giving me my own personal tasting. Let's talk about the wines that you have here. These look like two very special ones.
They are, in fact. This one is our Act 12 Chardonnay, and this is our Virginia Trianon, which is Cabernet Franc. These have both been on Decanter's top 400 wines of the world.
Wow, so that's a huge honor.
It is. It's fantastic.
Let's show this bottle off.
This one has actually been 6 years in a row. This has been on Decanter's top 400 wines of the world.
I've got to try this one now.
It's fantastic.
What makes this one special to you?
The fact that all the grapes come from all over Virginia, from the east to the north, west, south. And it's just a fantastic representation of Chardonnay.
Fantastic. Let's talk about the red.
The second one is the Trianon. This is Cabernet Franc, and Cabernet Franc is doing very well for a red variety in Virginia. People really seem to enjoy it. It grows well, it ripens just perfectly, and it gives you great nuances of fruit and stuff. And we have
Oh, wonderful. So this is almost becoming the Virginia wine, the Cabernet Franc.
Cabernet Franc for red, and Viognier is doing very well for the whites.
Okay. Well, we are running out of time, Matthew, but I am sure that I will get to taste a little bit more of both of these wines. We have so much more fun coming up here at the Williamsburg Winery. I'll send it back to you guys.
But right now, News Channel 3 is spending Friday at the winery.
Very nice assignment. I think somebody's getting a little mellow and happy out there. Not naming names, but I think Juliet Bickford, she's been sampling at the Williamsburg Winery. How you doing out there, Juliet?
Hey guys, I am definitely having a terrific time, and the wines are fabulous. One of the things we've been talking about here at the Williamsburg Winery is it has this feel of being in a little European village, and one of the places that makes it so special is a unique hotel. Now we're at one of the most unique places at the Williamsburg Winery, Wedmore Place. Patrick Duffler II, how do you describe this place?
Unique. We strove to make an oasis of calm amongst 320 acres of green space, right adjacent to 37 acres of vineyards. So
has this European feel?
Very much so. It's a reflection of the heritage of the family. We spent a lot of time in Western Europe, and this is very much stems from that experience.
What's really unique about Wedmore Place is all of these rooms have a different theme. Talk about that.
Very much so. We wanted to provide guests with an opportunity of seeing all 28 provinces of Western Europe and several visits to Wedmore. So here we are in the Aquitaine Suite. So you have very much 19th century decorative motifs from the southwestern part of France.
You can visit all of Europe just by seeing Wedmore Place.
Yes, indeed.
Wedmore Place is all about this serene, gorgeous setting, and this pool is the perfect place to enjoy it.
Absolutely. Relaxation is the name of the game, and you can sit back, enjoy a glass of wine, 360 degrees of green space, and just kick back, relax, and think, despite everything, life can be good.
Absolutely. And delicious food at Cafe Provençal. And of course, don't forget the wine.
Absolutely.
Now, if you're thinking about planning a weekend getaway to the Williamsburg Winery just down the road, and it's really nice because it is convenient, they do have a food wine escape, and there you can stay at the Wedmore Place for one night, a 3-course dinner at Cafe Provençal, also a winery tour and tasting and breakfast the next day. Doesn't that sound terrific? Or you can just come visit for the day and do a tour and tasting or have lunch. So we're going to have a lot more on all the things you can enjoy here at the Williamsburg Winery. I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, now we want to get back to Juliet, who is enjoying the good life at the Williamsburg Winery.
Oh, I'm anxious to see what she's doing next. Hey, Juliet.
Hey guys, we've been having a lot of fun out here at the Williamsburg Winery, and Matthew, our winemaker, is getting taller over here as we speak. We've been talking about all the things you can enjoy here. We're at the Gabriel Archer Tavern, where it's all about enjoying the good life, the food, the wine. What do we have here?
Well, this is one of the many different things we offer. You can come here and get a wine flight. We have 4 different white wines, or you can do 4 different red wines, and we have our reserved here. It's just to give people the chance to try all different wines. And again, we serve it with lovely cheese platter, or if you want something different, we can have that with some bread. We also do, every Thursday night, we have a wine pairing dinner here at the winery.
And it's a perfect thing to bring a date to, and you have your lovely wife
I do,
here.
Elena.
So that must be really fun for you guys.
Yes, we can come here and enjoy wine too after work. We can sit out here, and it's just lovely.
It is terrific. And we were talking about the wine flights. This is the white wine flight, which you know I'm a big white wine fan. We were talking about when we were picking Merlot how much I love sparkling wine, and you told me out there in the field that you might actually be able to make one for me.
Yeah, I say a lot of things when I'm working really hard.
Okay,
we'll see what we can do.
We have that recorded. I was going to hold you to it, but for now I could just try one of these. I think I'll try the Governor's White, one of the classic Williamsburg wines,
it is.
right?
It's one of the big sellers in Virginia. It's a little blend of some nice wine.
I think the governor had good taste.
I think he did.
Terrific stuff. So we're having a great time out here at the Williamsburg Winery. Such an easy drive if you want to come and spend the afternoon. Just enjoy yourself. Such a relaxing setting. It's like you're in the countryside, but you're just minutes from the interstate. We're going to have a lot more fun here. See if I made it through the crushing grapes. That's coming up on News Channel 3 at 6. Back to you guys.
And News Channel 3's Juliet Bickford is spending her Friday at the winery. Joining us live now from the Williamsburg Winery. And so, Juliet, this was a hands-on experience that also involved your feet as well.
Absolutely, because we've been talking about the harvest here, and you can see that all these vines behind me are bare because they've been picking the grapes, so they put me to work this week. Williamsburg Winery is harvesting Merlot grapes, and they invited News Channel 3 along to get a behind-the-scenes look at how the wine is made. Winemaker Matthew Meyer put me to work.
We just generally want all the stuff that's been exposed to the light.
Picking grapes.
Yeah, you just dump it in.
And filling these half-ton crates. I couldn't resist. I had to take a quick break to taste the fruits of our labor.
Really good. But it tastes kind of like
a grape.
Yeah, just kind of like a grape to me. So then you have to work your magic to make a Merlot.
The magic starts with processing the grapes. This is the old world style of making wine, but here at the Williamsburg Winery, they have some high-tech ways to get the job done. This is how it's really done. The winery made a video of workers processing Chardonnay grapes recently. It shows how a series of machines separate the grapes from the stem, crush them, and then squeeze out the juice. We've moved down here in the cellar to show the next step in the winemaking process. Once those grapes are crushed, the juice is put directly into these barrels for fermentation. And you can see right here, this Chardonnay has already started fermenting because you see those little bubbles. This can take anywhere from a couple weeks to a couple months. Other wines ferment and age in these giant stainless steel cylinders. It's all about taste. This is where our Merlot grapes will come to age in these barrels. Some of them have been here for months. Others have been aging for years. None of them will be bottled until they're just right. And our grapes could be destined for big things.
If it's been a good year, we'll have them for the reserve wines. Because we grew them and we put all the love and attention into them, we want them to go into our higher end wines.
The Williamsburg Winery has a big charity event coming up, so stay with News Channel 3 at 6 to hear more about that.
How about if we check back in again with Juliet, who is spending her Friday at the Williamsburg Winery. Hey, Juliet.
Hey guys, we've moved inside to Wessex Hall. This is where a huge charity fundraiser is going to be happening for Dreamcatchers. Peter, tell me, what's Dreamcatchers all about?
Dreamcatchers is a therapeutic riding center for mentally and physically handicapped kids and some adults. We've done some things with the Wounded Warriors, but we are all passionate about this. We're having a benefit on November 4th. It's called Cowboys Uncorked, and we are going to have an open saloon for everybody. It's going to be a wonderful event. We want everyone to come out.
And that's why everybody's wearing their cowboy hats here today. And of course, we've been talking a lot with Matthew here, the winemaker. You even have a wanted poster for him. People can make donations to this cause or come out to the party because this is open to the public.
Absolutely. We encourage everyone. This has been a wonderful event in the past, and it's going to be better in the future.
Well, great. Well, hopefully you can come out and have a lot of fun at the Williamsburg Winery. Back to you guys.